Hello, welcome. Today we are making haluski or cabbage and noodles. This is a quite tasty dish and it's from the Slovak Polish side of my family. Quite delicious and I think pretty simple and quick to make. Don't need many ingredients and you may have them already on hand. So I start with one Vidalia onion or yellow onion and about 2 tablespoons of butter. And I just add some salt and pepper. And you just want to saute that until it's like translucent or softened. You don't need to brown it or caramelize it, but if you do, that's fine too. It's just more flavor. And then you want to start some water boiling for the pasta. And we always, associated bow ties with this. I don't think we ever made it with anything other than bow ties or farfalle, however you want to say, pasta. But you can use egg noodles. Some people use homemade noodles. I am not that ambitious, so after work especially, and that's what I made this, but it is very quick when you make it this way. One pot on the stove, that's my speed. So once this is getting, softened, the onion, you want to put your cabbage in, 1 head of cabbage, and you just want to cut it in like 1 or 2 inch pieces. Really doesn't matter, it breaks up in there. And I like to make it in the pan because you can steam it right in the pan. Once you put the lid on, it will steam the vegetables nicely and get them done. Like I thought maybe I had to boil the cabbage, and that's what, I've seen done in the past, but I don't like to really boil vegetables because, I feel like you're just dumping out the flavor in the water when you strain them. So I like to keep all that flavor there, in with the vegetables and keep it all steaming together. And, even if it does brown a little bit, like I said, that just adds more flavor. So then you just want to stir this, and then you can start adding, a few pats of butter here and there. In total, I added 1 stick of butter and 2 tablespoons. So I didn't think that was too bad. I think there's, a lot of recipes that I think you put 2 sticks in. So I try to, be as healthful as I can. And then we just tilt the lid a little bit. I did that at first because it was a little bit of a higher temperature. That's the trompetti pasta. That's what I had on hand, and I thought it was close enough to bow ties, so I decided to use that. And the box says for aldente, to boil it for 10 minutes, and I just thought that was too long. So I boil my pasta for like 7 minutes. That's it. And I think it was just right. It wasn't too soft, and it was just al dente. Plus, what we do after the cabbage is softened is I add the pasta right to the cabbage and then cook it for a little bit longer. So, you really don't want the pasta to be too done already, or else it's going to be, might get soggy. So what I kept doing was just stirring and adding a few pats of butter here and there, just to get the flavor all over the place, and add some salt and pepper as well. And then when we add our pasta in, I like to flavor the pasta then as well. Lots of steam there. You can see that the cabbage is cooking down. And I did taste it there as well to make sure that it wasn't, too soft. You don't want it mushy, but you want it to be certainly, steamed through. So I put the pasta in and then thought I better put some butter right on top of the pasta. And like I said, some more salt and pepper. And you can use whatever kind of salt you like. I've been using the pink salt, which I don't know, I like that. It doesn't seem to be as salty as regular iodized salt. And I don't know if there's, any health benefit. I know I've read that, something with the pink salt, something supposed to be good for cholesterol, omega-3s or whatever. I have no idea if that's true, but that's why I've been using the pink salt. Got on that kick. And then I just put the lid on, wanted to set the timer for 5 minutes. so that I didn't, let it cook for too long. And then we just give it another stir. You can taste it, make sure that it has, the right flavor. I wanted to taste the cabbage, and then I tasted one of the little pasta shells as well. And just make sure that it's got the right amount of salt and butter on there. I know some people will even put crumpled up bacon in for some more flavor, but I think it's just good as is. And, it's a vegetarian dish, so that's also nice. Thanks for watching.